Hello everyone, and thank you very much for joining us today in the webinar Explore, Extend, and Enhance Your Zoho Product with Marketplace. My name is Miles. I'm a senior user educator in Zoho, and we have Sudarshan with us, who's the product marketer for Marketplace, which is the product we're going to talk about today. So, Sudarshan, thank you very much for joining us today.
Thank you very much, Miles. That is all mine.
All right. So, what we're going to talk about today is what is Marketplace? Why do we need it? What are all available in it, and how can we use it to benefit our Zoho product? And then we will take it up to a demo in which I will show you how you can use Marketplace, find your way around it, add your extensions, use your extensions, and how to uninstall your extensions. So you will be able to understand what Marketplace is, how to even get started with it at the end of this webinar. Now, as you know, this is not a typical webinar where we share our screens. This is us appearing and having a conversation. So what we're really trying here is a different approach rather than the regular screencasting. So we will give you a better viewing experience. So we would love to know your feedback about how your experience was in this webinar. So please go ahead and tweet your feedback at Zoho, how you felt about it, what do you want us to do more, all of that information, and we will take your feedback seriously. Now, with no further ado, let's get started. Sudarshan, I know I've been working with our team, Zoho Marketplace team, and I saw the product through the evolution, but consider me as a complete new person to Marketplace. Tell me what it is. What is Marketplace?
Yeah, sure, Miles. Well, Zoho Marketplace is an online store where users of Zoho products can explore through, find, and install extensions that basically enhance the core functionality of the Zoho product.
So, if I understand this right, now I love analogies, so let me just throw one in to just put things into perspective. If my iPhone is a Zoho product, like Zoho CRM or Zoho Creator, just like how I would go to App Store to download an app to my iPhone to make it do more than just what a phone does, Zoho Marketplace would be the App Store for all the Zoho products, where if I'm a Zoho user, I go to Marketplace and I download extensions, add it to my Zoho product to make it do more. Does that make sense?
That makes absolute sense, Miles.
Okay, great.
That's a cool analogy, actually.
Thank you. So now let's talk about the next thing. Extensions are the main entities of Marketplace. Now, talk to me about it. What are extensions? Why do I need them?
Yeah, sure. Like you said, extensions are the entities in the marketplace, and extensions pretty much provide you with small feature enhancements, integration with third-party applications. Your businesses may use multiple applications for your business process. So dealing with huge stacks of information is always difficult. So extensions include third-party applications which help you avoid the hassle of having to switch between multiple windows and tabs to deal with huge stacks of information. In addition to these, there are a whole lot of extensions that provide solutions to unique use cases and needs and wants of the users. So all you need to do is just explore to the marketplace, search for extensions, and you find something to fit into your product, just install it and make the most out of it.
Great. So what I understand from this is extensions are like these little software entities, or like the add-ons for your Zoho product, which will make your Zoho product, which will probably add a new feature to your Zoho product, make it talk to other applications that I have. And by other applications, I mean like Facebook or Slack or other productivity application or anything basically that is non-Zoho and it still works, is what you're saying.
No, it includes both Zoho as well as non-Zoho products. Zoho itself has a huge of applications, and it involves both Zoho and non-Zoho products. So pretty much we're here to ease your business process. So we want to provide integrations with all applications so that you can get that flow in your business, manage information easily across your applications.
Okay, so these little software applications will expand my product, make it talk to my other applications, and basically make my life easier. Now, the question is, if these extensions are awesome, which they are, I believe they are, why aren't they available already in my product as a feature? Like, why would I have to go find it, add it, and go through all the hassle? I want everything in the product. Why Marketplace? Why these extensions are available somewhere else and not in my product?
That's a good question, Miles. And to answer the
Because
question,
these are the questions that I usually get from the users in roadshows and user conferences, which is why I'm asking it.
okay, that's a good question, anyways. You know, every single user within an organization will have his own individual needs and wants, and I think integration is essential. Do you agree with that?
I do. And we were talking about it with our product manager, Satish, and I think, and it is very obvious that we're moving towards an age where software, doesn't matter who manufactures it, has to talk and communicate and integrate with one another as long as they are serving a purpose. If I'm using different software, if I have Zoho products in me, and if I have third-party softwares like Slack, as I want communication to be happening. So I totally get the point that integration is a must in today's world. But the question is, why aren't those extensions already provided as a feature in the UI?
So assume the situation. I'm X, the admin for a Zoho CRM account, and there's A, B, and C inside my were representative sales reps of my organization. Now I will have a need, A will have a need, B will have a need, and C will have a need. If I'm going to pollute all these needs as extensions inside your product's UI, then that is a very bad user experience right there. So what we do is we give the users the freedom of choice. By freedom, I mean they get to choose what they want. All they need to do is just explore the marketplace, find what exactly will suit their requirement, install it to their account, and just enhance their productivity. So it's pretty much about giving users the freedom of choice, making the entire experience of using our Zoho product, less chaotic, and that's pretty much the purpose of
Very
providing.
specific.
Yes,
I get what you're saying. A different analogy would be me going to, so Zoho is like a restaurant, let's say, and I go in, and a Zoho product is the main course that I buy. All right, and the course is nice. It has all the essential need for me. Right, I'm enjoying the meal. Now, I may like Oriental. You may like Western food, or everybody has different specifics, and we cannot expect the restaurant to dump all the variety in one plate, which is gonna just throw us off. So I think you guys give the freedom to the user to just choose what exactly they need and add it to their user account. So when they go to the integrations tab or when they open their user interface, they don't see like hundreds of options. That doesn't mean nothing to them.
exactly.
Right? That means, yeah, even if it's 4 or 5 apps that are available, and if it's something that they use and is very relevant to them, I think that pretty much covers it. Plus, I think one of the important reason why Marketplace matters is because it's not just a place where you put out extensions, Zoho builds and puts extensions, and you go take it. It's also like a community, because you guys let developers from third party, right, non-Zoho developers come and build extensions for Zoho users.
Exactly, mates. Exactly. In fact, the core purpose of Marketplace is to build an ecosystem and a community around Zoho. We welcome all developers, all industry users, all Zoho CRM users, to build an extension or integration. They find a need, and they have a solution. They can build an extension using our open APIs and develop a platform. They can use it for themselves, or they can just very well put it in the open market, in the marketplace. It's pretty much like, building their business by helping others build theirs. So that's pretty much the philosophy of developer and the marketplace system.
Great. So what I get from this is that other people's developers come in, they develop apps, extensions, and Zoho puts out extensions. So essentially, everybody's working together to make life easier for an average Zoho user.
That's exactly, yes.
Right. Now, let's say I'm a developer. Where do I get started? What do I approach? Where do I go?
Okay. Assuming you're a developer, all you need to do is just log into zoho.com/developer. So that is our platform. That is our console. On top of it, you can build integrations and extensions for Zoho products. And Zoho has its APIs to be open to the world, which means anyone can make use of Zoho's API and pretty much build the integration that they want to. And we also have this developer console, which we can use to build a tighter integration with Zoho products. You can use the console to build an extension that will coexist with your Zoho product itself. So all you need to do is just log into zoho.com/developer and start building your own extension.
Great. Now talk to me about who can get into Marketplace. What are the limitations available? And about the pricing, because I know I've seen extensions that are priced and free. So talk to me about those.
Well, Miles, access to the marketplace is open to all. Anyone can just, type marketplace.zoho.com in the URL bar and come into marketplace and explore the extensions that they have. But with regard to installing an extension to the Zoho product, that differs for different Zoho products. Zoho CRM has its own set of specifications, Zoho Sales IQ has its own set of specifications, and so on and so forth for all Zoho products. So to know more about those specifications, all you need to do is go to the extensions description page, I think, which we will be covering in the later part of the demo part, and you will have a mention of compatible Zoho product editions and edition-wise requirements. So that's with regard to the accessibility towards installing extensions from the marketplace. And adding to that, at this instant, we are limiting the number of installable extensions per edition with regard to Zoho CRM. Zoho CRM Ultimate users can install 20 extensions to the Zoho product. Enterprise and CRM Plus users can install 10 extensions to the Zoho product. Professional users can install 5 extensions to the Zoho product, while standard users can install 3 extensions to the Zoho product.
Great. Pricing.
Pricing, well, it's a pool of extensions. Some are free, some are priced.
Who gets to set the price?
Well, the developer gets to set the price actually. So like we mentioned earlier, you have some solution in mind. You can build an extension, put it in the marketplace. The best part, you get to price the extension.
Great. And I think also the free market gets to decide the price.
Exactly.
Because no matter how sophisticated or amazing your application is and you developed it and you set a price and you put it out and there's another developer who puts it out for free, you're not going to get a lot of money. So the free market also plays. But Zoho has nothing to do with it.
No, Zoho has nothing to do with it. You get to decide it, and the free market pretty much decides the position of your extension in the marketplace.
Great. I think you have answered all the questions about Marketplace.
Yeah, I think this is pretty much the basic whys, whats, hows, and whens of the marketplace.
All right. I think now we can just take it up to the demo and show the users how they can use Marketplace.
Yeah, sure.
So guys, we're going to take it up to the demo now, and I'm going to first start off by showing you how you can find your way around Marketplace, where to find the extensions, how to access them, how to install them into your Zoho app, and how to use them, and also how to uninstall them. So let's get started. Okay, so the first thing I want you to understand about Marketplace is that it's a very simple and intuitive place. So finding your way around Marketplace is going to be really, really simple. And there are 2 ways you can get to Marketplace. One is from within your application, you get to the setup area and access Marketplace. And the other is simply by visiting marketplace.zoho.com. And right off the bat, you can see that Marketplace is listing all the extensions available for you to download and install to your Zoho app. And you can also see that the extension listings are categorized by the Zoho product. So you have Zoho CRM at the top, Zoho Creator, Zoho Sales IQ, Reports, Mail. So you can get to the listing or the extensions that are relevant to your product easily based on this categorization. Now, there are more additional filtering options available in the left side of the UI. So in the first style, for instance, in the product category, you will be able to filter the extensions relevant to your Zoho product. So if I click Zoho CRM, Marketplace will list only the extensions that are built for or compatible with Zoho CRM. So here I have a list of extensions built for Zoho CRM. And there are 100 plus extensions built for Zoho CRM, so all of them will be listed. And to help you filter the listing easier, you have additional options, filtering options in the left menu. So for instance, in the left menu, you'll see this accordion, which will help you filter the extensions based on the Zoho CRM edition you're using. So if you're in a standard edition, professional, whatever, you can just click the one and Marketplace will list only the extensions that are installable in your edition, in your Zoho CRM's edition. And you can also use the pricing. You can also use this, and you can also use the third option to filter your extensions based on their pricing. So if you're looking only for all the free extensions available for your Zoho app, just click the free option, and Marketplace will list only the free extensions available for your Zoho product. And here's the thing, all the filtering options in the left menu works on and basis, meaning they're connected. So now that I've chosen Zoho CRM in the first filtering option and enterprise in the second and free, and what Marketplace is listing is a list of Zoho CRM extensions that are compatible with its enterprise edition and that are free. Now you can further use the category filtering option to even narrow down. The category option allows you to explore all extensions based on their usage and relevance to different industries. So for instance, if I'm a marketer and if I'm just exploring what are all the possibilities and extensions available in Marketplace for my Zoho CRM, I can go click on marketing, and I'll get a list of extensions available for my Zoho CRM that are related to marketing, that are also free, compatible with my enterprise edition for my Zoho CRM. So this is how you basically explore extensions in Marketplace. But to get to an extension that you already know, maybe you know the name of the extensions or at least some keywords, you can just directly go ahead and type that keyword or the name of the extensions in the search bar at the right top of the page and hit enter. And Marketplace will find the extensions that are relevant related to the keywords or the name that you've entered. And if you ask me, this would be the quickest way to access your extension if you know the name or some keywords related to the extension you're looking for. So now that we're here, let me just go ahead and pick an extension and show you how you can add an extension to your Zoho app. Let's see. So I'll just pick the Kanban board, which is built for Zoho CRM, and show you how you can install this extension into your Zoho CRM account. A little about this extension. Kanban board is a nice data visualization tool that maps out the status of your modules in Zoho CRM, and it just kind of gives you a bird's eye view of your data. Now, to add this to my Zoho CRM account, I click the extension from the result, and I'll be taken to the extensions homepage where I can find all the details about the extension, from what it is, what it does, how it works, all of these information. So on the right side of the page, you'll get information about the extensions category, the pricing, the release date or the update date, and who developed it, and the type of the extension, and also the compatibility information about which editions of Zoho product this extension is compatible with. And you can even see screenshots of the extensions functioning in a Zoho app, so you can get an idea of how it will look and feel before even installing it. And of course, you can find reviews from the users who are already using the extension, and you can give your reviews as well after you've started using it. So even if you didn't know anything about this extension beforehand, you can get all the information you need before you install the extension to your Zoho app. Now, to add this extension, I should simply click the Install Now button in the right side, and Marketplace will show me the account information in which the extension is going to be installed. And in order to install extensions from Marketplace to your Zoho application, you have to have the administrator privilege. You have to be one of the admins or the admin of your Zoho app. Now, this doesn't mean only admins can use extensions. It's just for the installation part, we need the administrative privileges. So an admin can install extensions for their users. So if you're a user and if you need to install an extension to your Zoho application, you can explore them in Marketplace, find it, and give the link to your administrator and have them install it for you in your Zoho account. And I'm currently on an administrator account, so when I click Install Now, this is the page I'm taken to. An extension will show me the account details in which this extension is going to be installed. So I'm fine with it, so I'll go click Continue to Install. And in the next page, I'll get the information about the extension and its version. I just have to agree to the terms of the service, click Continue to Install. And here, Marketplace will ask me to choose the profile in which, the user profile in which this extension is going to be installed in Zoho CRM. So if I want to install it to a particular profile in my user account, I can go with the choose profile option and choose the profile in which I want to install the extension. But I'm just going to go ahead and install it for admins only in this part. Click confirm, and the extension will be installed in my Zoho CRM account. So I'm just going to go ahead and click OK, and Marketplace will take me into my Zoho CRM account where the extension is installed. So I'll be shown with all the extension details, all the installation details of the extension. Now this extension works from within Zoho CRM and is not related to any third-party application. But there are extensions that allows you to integrate your Zoho app with third-party applications. In those cases, most likely you will be asked to authorize this extension to communicate with the third-party application that you're going to integrate with. So you'll be perhaps asked to put in your user credentials of the third-party app or API keys, whatever it takes to make that application talk to the extension. But for this installation, we don't require any third-party application, so we can just go ahead and start using the extension right away. And by the way, this is not the place where the extension functions. This is just a details page which gives you details about the complete installation, the name, version, who installed it, when it was installed, all that information. So where can I see my Kanban board for my Zoho CRM? Well, all the extensions that you installed to your Zoho app in CRM will be created as a separate tab. So I can just go up here and find the Kanban Board tab, which is here. Click it. And I'll be taken to the Kanban board where I can configure and work with the extension. Now, I'm not going to get into the details and the features of this extension and how it works because I'm just trying to give you just an overview of how these extensions work from your Zoho app, how to add them, how to remove them, all of that. But for those who wants to know more about any extension they've installed or would want to get help, they can go to the extensions page in Marketplace and scroll down to the bottom where they can find a link to the help resources available for the extension. So you'll find information like user guides or frequently asked questions, even help videos and tutorials, all the resources that will help them get started with the extension. You can also find the customer support contact information for all the extensions, if there is. So you see a phone number and an email that you can use to contact and get help for your extensions. Anyways, going back to CRM. And now let me show you how you can manage the extension that you've added to your Zoho account. So all the extensions you've added to your Zoho account can be managed from the setup. So I go to the settings icon at the top, go to setup, go to Marketplace, and now I can see all the installations that I've installed in my Zoho account from where I can manage them. So when you're using an extension, there are cases in which your developer of the extension will give you some updates, or it could be feature enhancements, security updates, whatever it is. So there will be some periodical updates, and you can do that by coming here and clicking the updates tab where all your outdated extensions will be listed, and you can just update them from right here. Now let me show you how you can perhaps remove the extension or uninstall the extension you've added to your Zoho app. That'll kind of round up this demo. So I'll go to the install tab and I just simply hit uninstall, confirm it, and boom, the extension is now removed. And to find more extensions, you can click the Go to Marketplace, and you will find the extensions that you want and start the process again. All right, so that covers up the demo part. So we have seen so far how we can find our way around Marketplace, how to explore extensions, how to add them to our Zoho app, how to use them, and even how to remove them. So I think we have covered all the topics that will help you get started with Marketplace. But of course, you might have a lot of questions. So please go ahead and type your questions in the question box of this webinar tool, and Sudarshan and I will be glad to help you. Now, just like you, I have one more question that I want to ask Sudarshan. So Sudarshan, while I was going through the demo, I noticed this tab named CRM for Industries. Can you talk to me about that?
Well, it's, just like how every single business user has its own requirements for CRM, every single industry will have its own requirements as well. Industry-centric modules, industry-centric workflows and customizations, and a lot of things. So here is just to sum up the difference between CRM for industries and generic CRM. A generic CRM is a mile wide but an inch deep, whereas a vertical CRM is confined to an industry and it is a mile deep and an inch wide. So that's pretty much the difference between a vertical CRM and a generic CRM solution. So you have an industry. To get those industry-specific solutions, just go to the CRM for Industries tab in the marketplace, browse through the verticals, see if it can fit to your industry's requirements, and just go about using those vertical CRM solutions.
Great. So what I understand from this is normal CRM is like generic. Anybody can get it, customize it for the industries. But vertical CRMs are tailor-made for your specific industries. Let's say I'm in, real estate business or something, and I pick up a CRM for me. I will have everything relevant, all the features are relevant, and configure mainly for the industry that I'm in.
Exactly. On top of that, it's not just about buying vertical CRM solutions, it's all about building one as well. So in case you have a nice idea, in case you specialize in a particular industry, you can very well build a vertical CRM solution using a developer platform.
So vertical CRMs are just like extensions. It's not only that Zoho builds it, developers can also build it.
Exactly, yeah.
And contribute.
It's the open market, and again, the free market decides the price.
What needs to be done. Great. So I think I understand everything about Marketplace, and our users will also have a fair idea on how to get a good idea on how to get started with Marketplace.
Yeah, hopefully, yes.
Yep. So guys, if, like I said, you can go ahead and post your questions. We're going to just answer the questions. And if you have any further questions, even after the webinar, probably while you're adding extensions to your app, please write to us at support@zohoextensions.com, and our support team will be happy to assist you. And again, we're trying out this new form of webinar to improve the viewer experience for you guys, and we would love to know what your feedback is. So please go ahead and tweet at Zoho and let us know your feedback. What do you want us to do more? How did we do, and all that information, and we will take your feedback very seriously. And also, we're going to be doing a lot of these webinars. There's going to be a lot of videos coming out about different aspects of Marketplace. We'll take each extensions perhaps, and we will talk about how you can use it. So stay tuned with Marketplace, and you will see a lot of interesting content coming up. Again, if you have any questions, please feel free to type it in the chat section of your webinar tool, and Sudarshan and I will be glad to answer them for you. We will see you soon in a future webinar. Until then, this is Miles signing off.
This is Sudarshan signing off.
Thank you very much for joining us today, and you guys have a very awesome day. Thank
Cheers.
you.